James Hearn for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Alright, so it's been 10 days since my last video. Got to get back on that horse. Got to get back to pounding that pavement and giving y'all this world-class boxing talk. So listen, lot to catch up on. A lot of videos to make. Feel free to leave suggestions below on what you like to see me talk about that you haven't heard me talk about already. But big news, man. Really big news in this lightweight division. We got some movement going on with matchroom boxing. Eddie Hearn. I don't know if it's because of Dana White's entry into the sport. Maybe Dana White is lighting a fire under Eddie Hearn's ass to actually up his game from a promotional standpoint. I don't know if it's because maybe Top Rank is down in the dumps and they don't got a network deal. But either way, this is a rare scenario we have in front of ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, because Eddie Hearn has won a purse bid for the IBF World Title fight featuring Cruz-Raymond Muratalla and Andy Cruz. Now, really interesting stuff because, like I said, Eddie Hearn has a long check history of losing purse bids. One way that you can look at it, I see it as Eddie Hearn really and truthfully like betting on the talent that he has with Andy Cruz. I feel like Andy Cruz is a blue chip fighter. Eddie Hearn has said many times before that he thinks that Andy Cruz might be the most talented fighter he's ever promoted. And it's a chance for him to really get a foothold in the lightweight division. So let's talk about the fight and let's talk about all the particulars regarding this matchup. The overall purse bid, the winning offer submitted by Matchroom Boxing came out to a total of $888,000, right? Which is significantly higher than the $550,000 that Top Rank put up, and that's, I'm gonna tell you guys this: it's one thing to lose purse bid, but it's even more concerning when you factor in Top Rank lost the purse bid by well over $300,000. Even there's been times in the past where Top Rank has lost purse bids, but they're making competitive offers. $550 for this fight is not a competitive offer. So I really think if you're looking at the future of Top Rank and where they're at right now, I think this purse bid is very telling of what's happening right now. So it is what it is there. As far as this fight's concerned, very interesting fight, very intriguing fight. I was reading recently that it's being targeted for I believe January, so we'll see what happens. But Andy Cruz and Muratalla is a fight that I've talked about on this channel many times. Muratalla, I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of people picking him to win, but I think this is he's gonna have Raymond Muratalla is gonna have to turn me into a believer in this fight because I don't believe based on what I've seen in his career, stylistically speaking, when you talk about what Raymond Muratalla has success with and what is a good fight for him, it's gonna be fighters that stand and trade with him. We've seen in the past when it's come to guys like Tevin Farmer and some other guys that have moved on him in his career. Guys that can box and move even if they don't got any power. He doesn't really have the most success with those kind of fighters. But if you stand there and trade with him, that's what he likes. He's a strong kid. If you look at his career, that's what's given him problems in the past. Even when he fought Zolani Ndengeni, I was at that fight. When he fought Zolani Ndengeni, that was not a fight where he looked particularly good, but he found a way to win. You understand? So I think all the weaknesses that Muratalla has, Andy Cruz more than has the chances to exploit them. And I've been very vocal in the past that I think he's going to win this fight. But again, if Muratalla goes in there, and let's just say he just bashes up Andy Cruz, then that's a performance, and this is a fight where you got to really, I feel like it should be a statement to the lightweight division that, hey, I went here and I beat up Andy Cruz, a guy who's been a gold medalist, a guy who's probably one of the most avoided guys in the division. It's his first legitimate defense against this guy as the newly crowned champion. Because remember, Muratalla won the interim belt against Zaru Abdullayev, and then he got elevated to it. So that's the new wave in the sport now. Dudes win interim titles, they get elevated. That's where he's at right now. So, yeah, I like this fight. And I think from the Andy Cruz side of things, man, you get a chance to announce yourself to the world as a guy as one of the guys in the division. And I feel like, with Andy Cruz making his entry in the 140 division, there's a lot of guys out there like, the Shakur Stevensons. We don't know if he's going to be at 135 long term. But either way, he has a chance to really put himself in a power position here. And the fact that, Eddie Hearn was willing to put up $888,000, damn near $1 million purse bid for this fight and destroy Top Rank to win this bid, it goes to show you that he does believe in the talent that he does have. So I always tell you guys, like, people say boxing's a poor man's sport. People say that boxing is a sport where, like, these promoters don't got no money. I'm going to tell you guys this. Promoters got money for the fighters they believe in. Let me repeat that again because I don't think y'all really understanding it. Promoters got money for the fighters they believe in. So if they don't got money for you, it just means they don't believe in you. And it's up to you, the fighter, to prove your value and make them believe in you. Make them believe in you the way that, like, Brian Norman Jr. has made Top Rank believe in him. So I'm going to leave it at that. Those are my thoughts, guys. I just wanted to come. It's been 10 days. I've been, just not in a great mental headspace recently, but we're here. Listen, we got to get on the horse and give you guys our boxing content. So, yeah, man, I just want to get off the mark and talk about this real quickly. But give me your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think about this whole situation with the IBF, Muratalla, Andy Cruz? Who are you picking? Who are you favoring? Am I off base? Is there anybody out there? Because I know some people in California are gonna watch this video. Maybe even some people from the illustrious RGBA camp. They're gonna watch this video and say, "Look, here this guy going again. He's hitting on Muratalla," which I don't hate none of these guys. Just talking boxing. But, am I off base? Do you feel like Cruz-Raymond Muratalla really is one of them top fighters? And there's things that I'm not seeing because I'm only just going off of what I've seen in the ring so far. If he looks different in the gym and he showed different things in the gym, I ain't seen that. So all I can go off of what I've seen. So, based on what I've seen, I think Andy Cruz is going to announce himself to the world as the next IPF lightweight champion. So we shall see. That's why they fight the fights. But leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you could love me or you could hate me. But I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you guys stay tuned and subscribe. You won't be disappointed.